Good day and welcome to Interview, a production of the Government Information Service. I am your host for today, Jacques Hinkson-Compton. Today we want to talk about the 14th Annual St. Lucia Partnership Trade Show. The Ministry of Commerce, Manufacturing, Business Development, Cooperatives and Consumer Affairs will be producing this program in partnership with the Embassy of the Republic of China on Taiwan. The trade show will be from November 26 to November 27 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Gros Human Resource Development Center under the theme Propelling Business Development Through Technology. With me to talk about the trade show is Ms. Cindy Eugene, Marketing Specialist at the Ministry of Commerce. Welcome, Ms. Eugene.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So I want to ask you, for those who may not know or are hearing about the trade show for the first time, what is the trade show?
Well, this partnership, it's a partnership between St. Lucia and Taiwan, and it's in its 14th year, the 14th annual St. Lucia-Taiwan Partnership Trade Show. And this is an initiative spearheaded, as you said earlier, by St. Lucia through the Ministry of Commerce and the Embassy of, I would say, the Republic of China, Taiwan. And this initiative is one where we have been pushing this agenda to get persons to be familiar with quality products and services from St. Lucia and Taiwan. And for this year, for the last 2 years, because last year the Ministry of Commerce, or rather I should say the government of St. Lucia, launched the Buy Local campaign, which was rebranded as the Love St. Lucia campaign. So this trade show falls under the umbrella of the Love St. Lucia campaign. The Love St. Lucia campaign is one with a broader emphasis to focus on purchasing local and seeing that we can build our resources in terms of what is produced, what is generated out of St. Lucia, ensuring that the consumers are satisfied with what products come out of St. Lucia.
And your theme this year is actually quite interesting. Could you tell us a little more about the theme?
So the theme came out of more or less saying that the trade show goes virtual, and we felt it best to use it as an opportunity to present the best of what St. Lucia has with ICT, with technology. So this year, persons will see an emphasis on I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but the ICT Association, they've been working in close collaboration with us to present the best of what St. Lucia has ICT-wise. On board we have DigiGov, so also on the government end, we will show how the government is using technology to present its services to the public. Additionally, what we would do with the normal goods that we normally see, that we would see, is show how these products have used technology to advance their business processes or some aspect of how they produce and present their goods to the consumers.
Can you give a little example of some of the ICT service that you've spoken about?
For example, maybe I can just mention, because I would leave them to speak to, but say, for example, look at the work of Penny Pinch. You know, this is not something that persons would so familiar with it. So what we want persons to do is visit the trade show. We'll have it physically at the Gros Human Resource Development Center, and more broadly to the world on a virtual platform. We'd be using a platform, VFairs, very advanced, and it would be very interactive. So for the trade show, because of the restrictions of space, we would have some participants in the physical space. We would have St. Lucians and Taiwanese businesses in the physical space. And we would have the very same show replicated on the virtual platform and some more participants. So on the virtual platform, you should see in its entirety about 60 participants this year.
Okay, and I also understand that the trade show would feature the launch of the One Community, One Product initiative. Could you speak a bit about that and explain what it is exactly?
Okay, so the One Community, One Product, it's an initiative born out of Japan, actually. So Japan, and also you have persons, you have the Taiwanese using it as well. So very entrenched in Asia. It's one where we see how products can build communities. And for us, how we see it being used is that it will, for example, if we were to say we pitch, use a community like Poale, and this is a direct example, using CMOS. So what this project's supposed to do, this initiative's supposed to do, is to see how CMOS can build a community in terms of what value-added products can be generated from CMOS. We would like to see an increase in production of CMOS, and we want to see a village tourism aspect in terms of services, in terms of export expansion. So not each, but I think for now we would have like 22 communities, and we would use that opportunity to launch this initiative. So currently there is a pilot going on by JICA with the Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Commerce working on board, and quite a number of other components, agencies, sorry. And this pilot here would give defined objectives of how we carry on the broader national initiative.
Okay, that's very good, but we're due for a break. This is Interview, a production of the Government Information Service. Please stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment.
With DigiGov, you can access and pay for government services using a computer, tablet, or mobile device. For more information on DigiGov, the services, general updates, or customer service, call our Service Bureau agency at 311. DigiGov is also available 24/7 online via the website platform, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and WhatsApp. You can also visit ICT centers located in Ancillary, Miku, Moshi, Soufrière, and Vieux-Fort to access the DigiGov platform free of charge. DigiGov allows you to apply for, renew, and replace your driver's license, apply for driver's license tests, and much more. Use your own device or visit an ICT center and sign up for a DigiGov account today. Take back your time, get off the line, and get online with DigiGov, serving people and businesses with that island love.
Welcome back. You're watching Interview, a production of the Government Information Service. I am your host, Jacques Compton, and we're talking about the Taiwanese trade show, which is slated for November 26 and 27. I'm here with marketing specialist of the Ministry of Commerce, is Cindy Eugene. So yes, we're talking about the trade show. Now I assume that the trade show is a beneficial sort of program with both St. Lucia and St. Lucia. Tell us about what the Taiwanese government are getting out of this, or the Taiwanese people.
Yeah, so I mean, the Taiwanese people, we can almost see ourselves like siblings in this, because they've really been a big brother to St. Lucia. And for the last 14 years, they take part. And coming into St. Lucia, the objective is not selling these products, because there's no way that can fund this. So what they really want to see out of it is see these Taiwanese products in the West. How can we present them to our people? So ultimately this year we are pushing very aggressively that it's an opportunity to create jobs for St. Lucians, jobs throughout the OECS. So we're asking persons if you want to be a distributor and agent to these products. So you now, we will invite persons to go onto the website, Lucia-Taiwan.org. Visit the website. You will see the list of Taiwanese companies and all the contact information. You go through us and see how you can contact them and have this business-to-business discussion of you becoming an agent. For this year, there are products like the packaging material. This is very important because St. Lucia has now done away with styrofoam. So we now need things like that. This year, we have a lot doing automotive in terms of the trucks. And so if you're interested in car parts, to those interested in nail polish, there may be a brand there that St. Lucia can say, okay, this we can introduce to the West, we can introduce to OECS, and I can serve as a distributor, as an agent for these products. And
I understand the trade show will be seeking sponsorship. Can you speak a little bit about that, a little more about that?
Yeah, especially since we're using a virtual platform, and VFairs, if persons look, VFairs is one of the best virtual platforms. It's an opportunity to go global. So we really want persons who may not be taking part in the trade show directly, that they can advertise on the trade show platform, on that virtual platform, to let the world know what you're about, to give you some visibility. And additionally, we will also see the signing historic MOU among the TICHA, which is the Taiwan External Trade Council, the St. Lucia Manufacturers Association, and the St. Lucia Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. What they will do is see how best the private sector can work together, be it that they do trade visits, be it that we can see exchanges, because one of the things Taiwan has against us, it's the technology. So these, let's say, our manufacturers can see how can we improve our processes, what technology does Taiwan have. So these private sector organizations are working together formally now, so they can cause some deliberate change within the private sector, influence that.
Can you speak a little bit about some of the activities that people should expect during the day? I know it will be virtual, and I suppose, will there be people that are actually going to be on site other than the persons promoting their products? Will anyone be able to actually come in, or is there a limit to the number of people inside, or is it probably?
Yes, so we will follow the COVID protocols, and I guess COVID too has caused us to go virtual. So then, but we definitely inviting persons to come in person, but the trade show, whatever is happening physically, would be on the virtual platform, and there would also be a live feed. So if you visit, then you can more or less get an opportunity to see firsthand, but the virtual platform is very advanced, very high-tech, so you will feel like you're there. Opportunities to win prizes, opportunities to learn. So we'd also have seminars, so you should understand what is, if you're interested in doing business in Taiwan and St. Lucia, you can, see these seminars and participate in the discussion, ask questions, very interactive platform.
Okay, so we're coming to very close to the end of the program. Let us know if there's anything else that you want to add before we go off the air.
Yeah, but just for the trade show, it's in its 14th year, and we've seen products, we've seen persons say like Kako Setlisi, she's in canneries up there now with her grand atelier, and you can see these persons started with the trade show. So we can see some advancement for St. Lucia, but ultimately I think in its 14th year, we owe it to the people of Taiwan to see that we actually have a partnership. The Taiwanese are not coming to establish shop in St. Lucia on their own. They want us to have this partnership, and I think this year I see that happening. I hope we can have this.
Okay, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to talk to you about the trade show, the upcoming trade show. I hope you can come on again to speak a little more about further developments with the Ministry of Commerce, or even next year's trade show, G8 that. Thank you for watching. This is Interview, a production of the Government Information Service. I am your host, Jacques Kingston Compton, and thank you for watching.